What's happening, guys? Last couple of days, I was watching some of my old homemade videos. Some of you guys may know from hearing me talk about it, digitalizing everything. And I saw one of the stereos I had back then that it's not in, I don't expect it to be anything great now, but it was my favorite one back at the time. Even though the one I had, the tape deck didn't work on it. I had the base model of this one as well as the tape deck did work. So I saw one on eBay for really cheap, so I went and took the plunge on it. Pay no attention to that pair of speakers in the back for now. They're Sony's, they don't go with this, but we're gonna pop this open quick. I got my address off. Check it out. Hopefully they didn't overly load it with packing peanuts, although they probably did. Oh, man, I hope that didn't get damaged. Look at that. And if that came in broken, I'm really gonna be upset. Let's see. Alright, looks like all the buttons are intact, so that's a plus. Okay, I think we're okay. I know this box is a disaster. Before we do anything, I'm gonna put this all back in. And that's gonna be that, because I don't feel like dealing with that mess. But yeah, they definitely dropped this hard. There ain't no doubt about that. I have small pieces of freaking styrofoam all over my floor now. I should put his address, leave his address on the box for you guys to send freaking random crap to, just to be a jerk. Alright, those are Sony speakers for another stereo system I gotta show you guys one day. But it is not a Sony system that you're about to look at. Come on. It's actually in really good shape. Pull this back here, we're going to use this as a table. I forgot about that little service port for the tape player. This is a Magnavox. It's a recorder version. There's a version too, a base model that's just a player. And that one actually worked. And for what it wasn't bad. I had the original speakers with it back then. Like I said, I wouldn't use this for serious listening, but if it works, I might put it in the guest bedroom. Monitor button. I never did figure out what the monitor button on this unit actually did. That's your eject. You hold the record in as you put the tape in. Fast forward. And your typical channel selector. Now, this thing did something very unusual with the tape player. I don't know what the WPC is. I bet you it's less than 10 watts per channel, I'm sure. It's actually the last mode it was used in was tape. But the volume would like come in and out, be like loop, 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 loop. And that would be what you'd hear. You'd hear like the song for a second and silence for a second, song for a second. And when you hit the record button, recorded, it did the same exact thing. So I don't know what the hell could cause that or what that could have been. But if you guys know what the hell that could have been, and if I have anyone here who knows their shit with the electronics, and they'd be willing to share that information with me, I'd greatly appreciate it. This is your recording level control. And also AGC. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know. Not sure. Put that in the middle. I know it pulls it in and out. Loudness off. AFC is automatic frequency control. I forget how the tuner was on it. I was living in Levittown at the time, and that was before I knew about any of the distant stations. So from what I remember, the tuner was fine, but I'm sure down here it's going to prove otherwise. I got to clean this up a little bit. It's a little dirty, but anyway, plug some speakers into it. Plug it in. The reason these Sony logos are backward or sideways because that's how I have the speakers hooked up on the actual stereo that I use them with. Lights up green. I do like that. And it's even spacing too, so you know right here is 94, so 94.1. 93 will be like right in here. And of course we have the only station I really can think of that we could even get in here, maybe 99.1. It's a local station. Doesn't even look like the tuning meter is moving. Yeah, maybe not. It's on track 2. If I remember correctly, the one I had before, the recorder changed tracks fine, but the first one I'd have to keep messing with the spring. Now this tape player is unique because it's the only one I know about that actually takes the tape all the way in. And I'll show you that in a second. Unless the tuning meter don't work because I don't have it on tuning mode. Ah, there we go. Now the tuning meter works. Left channel don't work though. $94.9.
Love yourself.
What station that is?
New York Knicks. What?
It's 105.5 out of Tamaqua. Let's say it can't be 104.5 from this far away. Out of Philly. Let me get the other speaker working. There we go. Alright, good. At least there's not a channel out. Tuner's actually pretty good for an all-in-one. Let's grab an 8-track quick. So beat up copy looking, but it is properly maintained. Good foil splice, good felt pads. Led Zeppelin 4. If I remember correctly, the turntable input always played low on both, so I think it needs, even though it says phono, I think it's set up like a auxiliary input, where you need a phono preamp for it. Hey, look at that. Jeff, you're an 8-track guy. Have you ever seen this before? Where it takes the tape all the way in like that? We might be at the beginning of the tape, I think. Or at the end. Or the belt's off. Feels like it's turning though. Let me turn the volume down the other radio quick. I don't think it was loud enough for you guys to hear it anyway, but check this out. I remember the other one used to shoot the tape out of the machine. That one pretty much does too. Program 2. I don't know what's going on. It's turning the tape though. I'm just not getting any sound out of it. I wonder why that is. Wow, track change is no problem. Moves faster when you have it on fast forward. That's normal. Okay. Shit, I don't even have the flash on, so this might not even be able to help. Let's see if we can take a look inside here and see what's going on. It's hard to tell from here, but the head's in good shape. Damn good shape, actually. Capstan's there. It's really hard to see, but it is far back. I remember how big of a pain in the neck it was to clean the heads on this back in the day. I said, even if you don't like A-Tracks, it's hard to deny. This is a neat little, for what it is, for like a package all-in-one budget unit like that, this thing is actually pretty cool. Okay, tape's spinning now. Still not getting any sound out of it. So I wonder if this wasn't like a common issue with these. Oh shit, it's loud. That might just be, that might actually be the issue then. So it lights up red when you're recording. I do remember that. I know for a fact the amp section works. Billy Joel everywhere.
The way that I believe in you. I said I love you. That's forever. This I promise from the heart.
It's a little staticky, but there's no freaking antenna. What do you expect?
I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are.
Actually, the thing does crank loud too. If I remember correctly, it was ridiculously loud. I don't think it's a contact, so the contacts ain't that bad. It's flicking in no problem. So I don't think it's that. See if the VU meters work when trying to record off radio. Nah, VU meters are completely unresponsive. Yeah, look.
I just want someone that I can talk to.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I want you just the way you are.
AGC might be like an automatic record level type deal. Yeah, it's not doing anything at all. That's a bummer. So mechanically, the H-Track works fine. Electrically, it doesn't work at all.
.5 WMGH. I'm Mark Barrick. Join me Saturday.
So I think monitor,
Buy, sell, trade, give away.
when you hit the record button, it'll be monitoring the level you're recording. See, I was 12 years old the last time I had one of these, or seen one of these. Maybe 13 or 14, somewhere around there, but it was before I moved to Florida, I know that. So I was too young to even know what the hell the monitor circuits
Ask a
did.
question.
So I bet you, if this is working right, I bet you put that in, hit the record button, the volume will probably go up and down with that, and you'll be monitoring what your recording level is. You'll be able to hear it. Make sure you're not getting too hot or, you know, distorting.
You grew up with. The Dutch Trader Show on 1410 WLSH is sponsored by Home Comfort Solutions LLC and PLS Deli. Coal Region Connections on 1410 WLSH is sponsored by the Beacon Diner Restaurants, Cotner Coal and Oil, Schaefer's Pharmacy, and Total Accessibility LLC.
AFC kind of helps a little bit.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
Yeah, this station, they play all kinds of music on this station. It's usually mostly rock leaning, but depending on what DJ you have on, they play some goofy stuff sometimes. Anyway, let's try another tape quick. Maybe just for some reason, I don't know, you should hear something. The fact that when I have it on monitor and have the recorder on, it's still not showing anything, that's a red flag for me if there's something electrically wrong inside here. Try Jethro Tull and see if that lets it again. Properly maintained condition. Felt pads are good. I know the flow splice is good. That does look awesome though, don't it? You can't deny that. If I crank it all the way up, there's nothing even coming out accidentally. Yeah, I don't know. That's screwed up though. Kind of disappointed, but like I said, it said in the ad that it plugged in and powered up. Kind of weird that they had it on tape though. They didn't try it. A lot of times people will get away with selling something that they know don't work by putting on there that it's sold as is. So I'm gonna give the guy the benefit of the doubt that he was honest. I like stuff like that too when it's signed. But I'm gonna give the guy the benefit of the doubt that he's honest, and I'll leave him a positive feedback. But like I said, I always can't help but think that maybe they know it ain't working when they put sold as is. That's why typically I only buy stuff that's confirmed or if they have like a video of it working. But like I said, for what I paid for it and the nostalgic factor being that this is like identical to the one one of my favorite units I had as a kid, that's pretty cool. That was back in like 2002, the home video I had that this was sitting on my entertainment center. It was actually March 9th of 2002 that film clip was shot. I had the date code on the bottom right hand corner. But yeah, the model number for this one is, I'll take a look at the back. Oh, that's why it has a built-in antenna, a little dinky thing though. Phono input, but as I remember that was real low, so that's just another auxiliary. Because I remember taking them both, taking the one and the small one to get looked at, and then I got this one that did the same thing. So I think the phono was just another auxiliary input labeled phono, that they needed one that already had an amplifier built into it, or you need a phono preamp to utilize this input. Crap design. Then again, it's definitely a budget system. Here's your microphone. I think me and my buddies actually used that once, and the recording came out like flipping on and off for 1 second. It was funny. I wonder if I still have that tape laying around. I think it was an old Scotch. If I find it, I'll play it for shits and giggles. But yeah, the model number is IV9073. Now the other model, which is just had 3 buttons for the 8-track, it's just fast forward, channel select, and eject instead of the record, and doesn't have recorder monitor, is model IV9072. The speakers were pretty plain, look similar to this, but had that silver trim around it. But anyway, I think for now I'm going to cut my losses with this. I had the rest of the night and I'm not really doing anything, so maybe I'll take it open and see if I can figure out what's going on with the 8-track deck. And if so, of course I'll update the video, or if I have this video uploaded, already have this video uploaded by then I'll just do a separate video of it working. Well, anyway, guys, it's a good sign that the mechanically it seems to work fine. So, wish I could get a better shot of the heads, but the heads look like they're in good shape from what I can see from here. So, thank you for your time, and comments are always welcome. Peace out until the next one. Guys, you are not going to believe this. I put my phone over there, then I got the Jethro Tull tape to stick in here to take the picture for the, the front, the main screen of the video, and the sound started coming out just out of nowhere. See if it does auto eject. I don't remember if it does or not. It doesn't do auto eject. But I was listening to my Billy Joel over there, then this just started playing in the background after like 30 seconds to leave it on it. I can't believe it. That's wonderful though. Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Really don't mind if you sit this one
Oh,
out.
watch now, it's not going to play now. Is it? Oh yeah, it is too.
My words, but a whisper.
It's playing a little fast.
Shout
The
out.
part and see if I can slow it down.
I may make you feel, but I can't make you think.
All right, now I got to test the recording out quick. See if with the monitor. Give me 1 second. All right, I remember to turn the flash on this time. All right, so we'll test the Zeppelin out again too.
Yes, friends in the gutter.
No crosstalk.
Your love's in the sink.
Let's say it's playing
So
a
you
little
ride
fast,
yourself
but I might be able to
over
fix that with a new belt.
seas, and you make all your animal deals, and your wise men don't know how it feels. Be thick as a brick. Lift it from his shoulders, with the discovering fantasies.
They said the head alignment seems good. Sounds not the best or the worst. As you can see, it does crank loud.
All it glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway.
Beginning of the song, maybe? Uh-oh. Guess it's the end. That was just the beginning of Stairway to Heaven, though. Hang on. I think she just died on us again. Yep. She died on us again. Alright, so I got an issue in here somewhere. That's not good to the fact that it cuts in and out like that. It tells me I'm not going to be able to figure this out. I really want to put a better quality tape in too and see what kind of sound I get out of it then, but if it ain't playing anymore, there's really not much I can do. Black Crows. Oh. Sorry for the disappointment, guys, on that. Again, it goes back to what I originally said. If I get this, by some chance, get this working, I will take a look at it and see if I can figure it out. And if I do, I'll gladly post an update. I'm really curious to check out this monitor feature because I've never seen an 8-track deck that had that before. Like, well, obviously you have the component decks do, but not one like this. Anyway, try again next time. This is ridiculous. So now it's a tuning level. So now it is working out again. So it looks like the top, the VU meter for the left though, is all the way up. It doesn't ever go down at all. The only thing I think to do quick is, I think it's just stuck. I'll have to take this guy apart and see what I can do with it. The monitor button just mutes it. The only thing I can really do is actually record a tape and see if the audio goes. Oh, now it ain't working again. Oh, there it is. Now it is. Thing's unreal. Alright, I think I'm going to do it this. I think I'm just going to go through and clean all the pots out with the ox, and we're going to go from there. Because this is a very, whatever it is, it's a very intermittent problem. Maybe it's something stupid. I'm going to do what I can to try to figure it out. I mean it this time. I'm done adding segments to the video. I'm going to finish it up and upload it for you guys to see. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.